We take safety very seriously on this job. Every morning we tell guys not to fall. It usually does the trick. People ask me, they say, what makes you want to get out of bed in the morning and go risk your life on top of a high-rise? And I say, oh, you must have never seen my old lady. Her face is all black, like the supper she burnt last night. We just finished up the Twin Towers over there. We built them strong, too. And you could hit those things with an airplane. You couldn't knock them down, I'm telling you. My idea of a balanced diet was a can of beer in each hand after a 12-hour shift. You would have to implode it. I mean, you'd have to lace the entire building with C4 or something like that to get these things to come down. Every night I count my fingers and toes, and if they're all still there, I hit my wife. A woman working here, I wouldn't be opposed to that. And we could build her a little car and she could deliver sandwiches to all the guys. Hey, look, it's a bunch of college kids protesting the evils of the Vietnam War. That's un-American. Come on, boys, let's run them out of town. Yeah, it'd have to be some sort of an inside job or something. I mean, terrorist hijacks a plane, that wouldn't be enough. The jet fuel alone couldn't melt those steel beams we put in there. I mean, it would soften them, but the building would really just slouch to the side, depending on where the impact would be, of course. I mean, those buildings are tough. You would probably need the President of the United States to be involved in it. Well, what do I know?
I believe all men are created equally. That women should always be paid less. Black people are not 3/5 of a person, George. They're at least 5/8. Gay people shouldn't just have to hide in the closet. They should also be able to hide in the priesthood. Boy, MLK sure has some swell ideas. If only he wasn't black, I'd say make him president. My neighbors that just moved in next door are black. It's not that bad. Just need to lock your doors and hide all your precious valuables. Segregation is so silly. We should all be able to use the same bathrooms, drink from the same fountains, and hit the same woman every night. I believe women can do anything a man can. In the kitchen. Martin Luther King says he has a dream. See, George, black people sleep just like we do. I believe gay people have the right to be seen outside during the day once, but nothing more. Martha, there's a civil rights protest coming down the street. I'm gonna go join them and fight for what's right. No, you stay here. Clean the floors and don't burn supper this time, woman. You've got a woman running for president? My goodness, could things get any worse nowadays? She's black? 100 years ago, we were such a roaring, prosperous nation. Now everyone's gay. We have bombs that can destroy entire civilizations, but no cures for the world's most deadly diseases. It's like they're trying to purposely depopulate the earth or something. Yes, officer, arrest that man. What did he do? Isn't it obvious? He's black. Heroin's illegal now? Quit yanking my shandy. How else do you treat a golf? The biggest threat to America is no longer communism, Fred. It's women with opinions. Everything is just too expensive now. Why, it costs money just to think about money. And when you go to collect your money, that costs money. If you go to pick up a penny in a parking lot and it costs a quarter, I wouldn't be surprised. Country that I knew is gone. The food is fast, but everyone's slow. The phones are smart, the people are dumb. 100 years has gone by and Martha still can't cook a goddamn potato. The blacks have rights now. Good. Maybe they finally stopped moping around. Martha, they do still have the circus, with clowns, animals, and freaks. They just call them pride parades now. Televisions, you call them? Why, they look like movie screens for your home. And they're in color. Just about the only thing I want colored in my house, if you know what I mean. What? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Just when you said that we've been to the moon, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Martha, they have food chains like McDonald's and Burger King that once you place your order, your food is ready in a matter of minutes and perfectly cooked. Two things that you still can't seem to figure out how to do. A liquor store? Are these people insane? Don't they know they'll be jailed for that? Oh, I almost forgot. No more prohibition. Let's get drunk and hit our wives. Oh, hold on. Now let me get this straight. You've had a second Great War, a Korean War, a Vietnam War, a Persian Gulf War, a war in Afghanistan and Iraq simultaneously, and now you're on the verge of a third Great War? It seems like the powers that be purposely keep this country in a state of war to keep its people miserable. But at least we have that espresso song. Think about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. You have sliced bread now? Fantastic. Why, this is the greatest thing since segregation. $40,000 for a new car and it doesn't even fly or tickle your balls, Martha. Isn't that just terrible? Why would you look at that, Martha? A robot assistant. Alexa, could you play some jazzy swing music, please? Alexa? Alexa. It's useless. Just like a real woman. The NFL's the largest sports league in the world, and it's predominantly black. Why, good for them. They finally found something that they're good at. Bikinis, you call them? Why, they're practically wearing nothing at all. I think I welcome this change very much, actually. Get over here, Martha. I need you to try on one of these new bikinis right now. You say you can do anything with these new smartphones, but people choose to do the hand shandy to some Japanese animation? What a waste of technology. You identify as they, them? What are you, two people? You should identify as ding dong, cause you are dumb as a doorbell. Hey Jim, I just saw a television commercial saying that this is the most important election in our country's history. It must be because they're trying to put a woman in there. We can't let this happen.
I make 45 cents an hour and can't afford to feed my family. But at least Prohibition's over. Now we can drink our sadness away. Legally. I'm off to work, Martha. I'll see you for supper when I get home. The supper that's going to be on the table this time, I presume? That's what I thought. Looks like I'm going to need a screwdriver to finish tying in those steel beams. Boyer, give me a vodka and orange juice and make it a double. Yeah, Jim, sold my kids to Boyer last week. Well, I had to, goddammit. I was all out of whiskey. When I said to get a job, I meant something that you're good at. Picking crops, digging ditches. Not construction, Jamal. You only know how to take things apart. You're so used to stealing things. Well, boss, I'm gonna head home now. Gotta go see what the old ball and chain burned for supper. Toodles. Martha, I'm home. Another long, hard, underpaying day at work. But now that I'm home, I can sit back, relax. Jamal? What are you doing in bed with my wife? You two, why I oughta... Well, Martha cheated on me, but I deserve it. I'm such a loser. Why, I oughta just get the rope, kick the stool, and perform the old poor man's divorce. Or I could just give Martha 20 and forget about it. Let's do that instead. Come here, sweetheart. I eat 2 cans of spinach every morning for strength. And I take my anger out on my wife. A pay raise so I don't have to sell my children? Well, ring-a-ding-ding. Looks like I'm going to need a screwdriver to tighten those steel beams. Boyer, give me a vodka and orange juice and make it a double. Miller, I told you to use 3/8, not half-inch. Now I have to go home and hit Martha. Oh boy, it's hotter than a well-digger's elbow up here. Baker, hand me my whiskey. I need to forget about how hot it is. I've got my big paycheck coming this week, Baker. Every bit of $10. I'm gonna go see if I can double it at bingo. Miller, you cut your hand off? Well, wrap it up. You're getting blood all over the job site. Ugh, what a nasty fall that was. What? A little fall like that's not enough to keep me down. In construction, you only need 2 tools. A hammer and a deep-seated hatred for your wife. I once fell 118 stories down. Thank God the concrete was there to break my fall. I got up and finished my 18-hour shift. Ooh, Martha packed me whiskey and beer for lunch. My favorite. Boy, I hate that woman. This depression we're in surely has us short-handed. While the company's thinking of hiring cheaper labor. I'll be damned if I gotta work with some chicken boy. You cut your finger off, did you? Well, stick it in your pocket. We'll glue it back on later there, Baker. For breakfast, I ate a bowl of ale soaked in whiskey. And then I hit my wife. Safety equipment? I got my 38 right here, but I don't think we gotta worry about getting robbed all the way up here, sonny boy. We had one chicken boy work for us once. He only knew how to take things apart. He was so used to stealing things. Baker, they just increased my pay. I'll be making a whole 10 cents an hour now. Ah, shucks. Hey, boss, Miller just fell to his death. We're gonna need a couple more hours to finish tying in these steel beams. I make $2 an hour and work 80 hours a week. But I still find time to discipline my wife. On this job, you've got to work hard. You've got to wake up early with spunk in your step. Which also means that you've got to be white. Now scram, Jamal. You do my job, Martha. Don't be silly, woman. Why, if my job involved doing laundry or making sandwiches, then maybe. But you can't even do those things, right? Can you? Oh my, it's 12 o'clock. Let's see what the old ball and chain backed me for lunch. Oh good, 3 beers. She lives to see another day. Yeah, Jim, I got all my work done today. I'm gonna head home now and make sure everything's in order. My hand's still a little sore from this morning. Martha, I'm home. Another long, hard day at work, sweetheart. Us blue-collar boys keep this country going. But now I get to sit home, relax, and enjoy a nice hot meal that you've prepared. Martha, where's dinner? I don't see it on the table. You haven't started cooking yet. Why, Martha, you know how hard I work every day, and all I ask of you is that you have dinner on the table by the time I walk through the front door. Why, I'm home early? Well, you should have known I was going to be home early, sweetheart. Now, come here.